One more time to Gritalo, New York. Our Gritalo topic of the morning is about dating, and I am here with Mr. Locario.
What's up? What's going on?
How are you doing, Mr. Locario? You're a dating coach and a writer.
Yes.
So tell me the description of your job.
Well, basically, my job is to assist people in, their dating lives, their love lives, relationships, and help them make the best choices for themselves, in love and in life. So, that's basically what I do. It's real fun. It's, it's not complicated. It's real simple. And I just try to show people how they can, make it work for them.
And how do you start in the business?
Well, I started because I'm an actor and a rapper also, but what happened was, unless you're on TV every day, you're not really making that much money.
Exactly.
So my business partner, he was saying, what else do you know how to do besides just, rapping and acting? So I was like, I'm good at talking to women. So I was like, and talking to, ladies and all that. So he was like, you should try to help guys do that. So I was like, all right, cool. Started making some videos on YouTube. Was getting a lot of emails from people. And then I started writing articles for websites, and then I started writing my own books and everything like that. So it just like took off from there, doing a lot of research and everything.
When should people consider having to hire a dating coach? Because I imagine it's different for everybody to find dates, and sometimes we do need help.
Yeah.
We need help to improve ourselves. We need help to find a date.
You just have to be honest with yourself and be ready to take that step. Like a lot of people think that, they're like, oh, I don't want a dating coach or anything, because they think it's a desperate move. Like, oh, I'm not that desperate to need a coach, and there's nothing wrong with seeking help. So it's like, and I'm basically there to assist. So it's like the person is still helping themselves. At the end of the day, I just try to help them find what they want, and then assist them and guide them along.
Do you think that it's better of like hiring a dating coach or going to an online website and trying to find a couple?
Yeah, I mean, you can try. I suggest trying every method out there, because try online, wherever, even Facebook. Go on Facebook, go hit up your Facebook friends and all that other stuff. Wherever you can, go to, actually, go in, stores and laundromats and wherever you can find people, talk to them, because everybody is looking for something, and you never know where you're gonna find somebody, you know what I'm saying? And you'll be surprised sometimes. But a lot of people, they close themselves off and they're trying to look for the perfect person. And it's like, nobody's perfect, so just get out there and do it. A magnificent 10 crucial dating tips for men is 10 tips for guys.
Give me a few of those tips. A lot of people want to please do.
All right, so one of them is I say date a lot of women. So that means,
date a lot.
Date a whole lot, like a billion, okay? Because, like for example, I might be dating like two or three girls.
Can you kiss them during the day?
Yes, kiss, yeah, hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I might want to date you. Right? So if I'm dating like 3 other girls, you might be the 4th girl I'm dating, but there's something about you that's really clicking, and I wouldn't have known that unless I decided to date you too. You understand? So you got to figure out who you want through dating a whole bunch of different women. You understand what I'm saying? Most guys just date one girl and then they think like, okay, let me see how this works. It's like, find the girl, go through a lot of women and go see what works for you. You know what I'm saying? So date a lot of women.
Date a lot of women. What about for women? You also have another book.
So the book for women, it's called It's Your Fault You're Single, Tips on Finding Mr. Right. So that book is...
It is not my fault I'm single.
Yeah, it might be.
I guess it is.
It might be. But yeah, and that book is basically telling women to be responsible for their dating lives, because women choose men. You understand what I'm saying? So I can talk to you. I can, kick it to you, try to get your number and all that. And another guy might do that too, and 10 other guys might do that, but you have to be the one to pick the best guy for you. You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, you can also, go out there and choose a guy yourself. A lot of women are scared to talk to men, and in my book, I teach women how to actually approach guys and talk to guys.
There's a lot of ways that you could talk.
Yeah, it's
you dropped the phone. Oh, here's why. You have also another book that is coming out.
Yeah.
This is interesting.
That's my favorite book of all time.
How to sleep with the women every 2 days?
It's how to have sex with 2 women a day.
You see?
Yes.
I just said that.
I had sex with the girl earlier today, so if you want to, make the second one for today, that would be awesome.
But is it healthy having sex with 2 women? What about mentally?
It's healthy mentally, physically. Well, you got to protect yourself. But basically, the book is about, teaching guys to have options. And that also goes along with, like what I was saying, dating a lot of women, because once you have options, again, you pick the best person for you. Because if you're the type of guy that's going to decide to get married, you want to make sure this woman is the right woman for you to get married to, because you don't want to break up and have to pay alimony and go through all of this craziness. So it's like you're not going to really figure out what type of girl you want unless you go out there and, date a lot of these women. And through dating a lot of these women, you'll end up having sex with 2 women a day. When you have those options, you know what I'm saying? You have so many women that's, banging down your door. And in my book, I teach you how to do that.
You're teaching how to do that.
Teach them how to do that. Like it's so simple too. It's so simple to make that happen, and it can definitely happen.
One thing, if you're sleeping with 2 women, with women every 2 days or every day, don't you think that they should know about it?
Oh, of course. You gotta be open.
You gotta be honest.
You gotta be honest. So you talk to the girls and be like, hey, listen, I'm feeling you. But I'm gonna let you know right now, I'm hanging out with these other girls too. I'm seeing other women, so everyone's on the same page. You understand?
So people have to be honest.
Because you don't want like ladies coming up to you and trying to break your car window because they thought they was the only one, and now they're like, oh, you cheating on me. So. And
what about feelings?
Yeah, I mean that's why you tell them up front, so they know what they're getting into. And also they see what women need to understand too is that certain guys are at a certain stage in their life where they might just want to date around. So if a woman is looking for a committed relationship, she can find a guy that's at that stage to be ready for a committed relationship, but don't go into a relationship with a guy that's at a stage where he's just trying to date around and expect him to just like commit to you. That's where the disaster happens. So when that guy approaches you and he says, look, I'm just trying to date around and have sex, you got to take that seriously. A lot of women think they could just change the guy, so.
You can change the person. You are what you are.
Yeah,
you can
exactly.
Take it or leave it. So what are you planning to do for Valentine's Day?
Oh, wow, for Valentine's Day.
How many days do you have that day?
No, I got one date. I got my girl, so we're probably going to hit up a swinger party or, make that happen.
You're a wild boy. You're Mr. Locario.
Do something fun, because, when if it's Valentine's Day, you don't want to do the same boring cards and candy. Everybody's doing it. You got to do something that you and your person never really done before to make it exciting, and it's kind of crazy because Valentine's Day is kind of so contrived because it's like it comes on this day, everybody knows it's there, so they feel like you have to be romantic, you feel like you have to do this, so do something like crazy, spontaneous. If you're already married and you're not trying to like go outside the relationship for any any sexual stuff or whatever, you guys have to do something within your marriage that you've probably never done before. You have to do, even if, let's say sexually, you guys, if you've never had sex, in your office, go to your office and do that, or even visit places, forget about sex, visit places that you never,
the boss is
not there, but
it's not there.
You can visit places you've never been, you can, just anything that you have never experienced, try to experience different things. Because a lot of times when you get into a relationship, things get stale, things get, routine, and that's what breaks up a lot of relationships, because people get kind of bored and it gets like kind of mundane, and you're just like, oh, I got to do this again with this person, and you kind of take the person you with for granted. So when you start doing new things and sharing new experiences, it makes the relationship get a little bit more exciting because you're doing so many different type of things with that person, and it enriches the relationship. You understand?
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
So finally, can you give us your contact info one more time so people can contact you? Yeah.
So guys can hit me up at MrLocario.com. That's MrLocario.com. Also, ILookSexyNaked.com. That's the blog site. And you can check out my videos on YouTube.com/Mr. Locario, and hit us up on our Blog Talk Radio show. That's blogtalkradio.com/Mr. Locario.
Thank you very much for being with us.
Hey.
And let's keep in tune with Gritalo, New York, and Mr. Locario.
Yeah.